Hi, my name is Matthew.
Hi, my name is Matthew.
And I love football.
I love football.
On State Champs.
That's CHAMPS.
Woo!
State Champs is presented by Lawrence Technological University. Possible is everything. The Michigan High School Athletic Association, promoting the value and values of educational athletics. The Michigan Army National Guard, a proud partner and official military branch of the MHSAA. Michigan Student Aid, Michigan's go-to resource for student financial aid. Planning for your future, because your future begins now. Hungry Howie's Dough Raiser. Your next fundraiser comes with flavored crust. And Smethkamp Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Come visit Telegraph Road's newest Dodge and Ram truck dealer, serving Detroit. Hey everyone, welcome to State Champs. I'm Lauren Plant. We're presented by Lawrence Tech. We're out here at St. Clair Shores Lakeshore High School this week, and for a very good reason. Here's the problem. Every day, 42 families in America wake up to the words, your child has cancer. So what do you do about it? Well, communities like St. Clair Shores are doing something about it. They've had their first ever kind of week-long fundraising to embolden childhood cancer research.
That's right, I'm Kiera Hay, and we'll get to meet some of the phenomenal people who helped organize this event later on in the show. And also for the main event, the Shoreans are going up against my alma mater, Lance Cruz. Those highlights are coming up. And also one brave soul is going to shave his head bald for the cause, and we'll be there to capture it.
And it will not be me, I promise you that. All right, let's get them going.
I'm Sean Belegian, and we start off in the Catholic League with the defending Division II state champs, Warren De La Salle, taking on the Warriors of Brother Rice. We pick things up in the first quarter. De La Salle would strike first as senior Evan Valancourt pushes in for the 6-yard score. The Pilots were up 7 after the opening quarter of play. They would add more in the second. Junior quarterback Anthony Stepnitz lost one deep in the air for Josh DeBerry, who jumps his defender to come down with it and take it to the house for the 70-yard touchdown. And that would be all the scoring as the defending champs, Warren De La Salle, improves to 3-1 with a 13-0 win.
I'm Mike Erlitis. We head to a league matchup in the MAC Red. The Tars of Anchor Bay visiting the undefeated Big Reds of Chippewa Valley, wearing purple jerseys in support of those battling childhood cancer. Big Red's special teams stepping up in a big way in the first. Senior captain David Ellis taking the punt return 90 yards for the score. Chippewa Valley with a 14-0 lead after one. Second quarter, Anchor Bay getting on the board as quarterback Nico Pirelli muscles his way in from the goal line for 6. We stay in the second. More from the Big Reds, this time with the passing game. QB Tommy Schuster rolling out of the pocket and finds Martise Bunting in the end zone. Chippewa Valley with a commanding 35-6 lead at the break. Second half, the Big Reds close this one down for good. Schuster with a quick toss to Aiden Hall, who dodges the tackle on his way through for the TD. That would do it as Chippewa Valley improves their unbeaten record to 4-0 on the season, topping Anchor Bay with a final score of 42-6.
Lauren Plant here, and we go west for volleyball. Kalamazoo Christian versus Schoolcraft. This game opening up divisional play. First game, the Lady Comets of Kazoo Christian in white. Check out the great dig by the junior Sarah Wenke. Wow, Karina Deering gets it to Emma Bertrand, and that falls inbound for the winner. Schoolcraft came in third in the state in Division III. Sophomore setter Kayla Onken will set up Andalyn Simpkins, the junior from distance with a big blast that won't come back. A service run of 6 gave the Eagles game 1 25-14. Second game now, and check out Onken. She catches everyone off guard with the no-look behind the back drop shot winner. The excellent play and service runs by the Eagles, too much. Onking gives to Ertman, who slaps it for the spike as Schoolcraft sweeps Kalamazoo Christian in 3. Let's mix in some long-distance running in the great outdoors. A cross-country tri-meet featuring a couple of D1 ranked teams, number 11 Northville, Canton, and second-ranked Brighton competing at Cass Benton Park. This is an impressive sight here because Brighton ran as a pack and set the pace the entire race. This year they've already defeated 6 ranked teams, taking the first 4 spots here. Brighton wins the meet handily, the junior Zachary Stewart finishing first with a time of 16 minutes, 22 seconds. To the girls' side of things now, Northville coming in the number 1 ranked team in the state in Division 1. Early on, Yasmin Muncie. She was Northville's top finisher at states, taking 7th in 2017. She wins this one with a time of 19:05. We'll see if Muncie can make a push at MIS later this year. Northville runners took 3rd, 4th, and 5th respectively. Brighton finished 2nd.
Today, we're going to show you how to become a registered MHSAA game official. It's easy. Start by going to the MHSAA website and click on Officials in the heading. From there, click on the big red letters that say Register Now. If you've never officiated with us before, click on Become an Official and fill out all of the requested information. After you've done that, just answer a few questions, including agreeing to a criminal history check, select your sport, and pay the registration fees, which are among the lowest in the nation. You'll still need to pass a general exam and fulfill some general principles of officiating requirements. Next, get connected with the local officials association. It's the best way to get trained, get games, and get you started in this new adventure in officiating. Every year, we need at least 1,500 new officials, so join us. And if you're unable for whatever reason, you can help keep our new officials, or for that matter, all officials, in the game by showing them respect for just getting out there. Think of every game as a 4-lane highway. There's one for players, one for coaches, one for officials, and one for fans. So fans, don't cause an accident, stay in your lane. Let the coaches coach, the players play, the officials officiate, and just enjoy the game. For more information, visit our website at mhsaa.com. Helps wanted, just whistle.
All right, so we're back here with Kevin Donai and a very special friend, Matthew. And so, Kevin, you are with St. Baldrick's. This is the first time this has been happening here in St. Clair Shores at Lakeshore High School. Talk about what this means to you.
Yeah, this is a fantastic event, you know, and what we're here for is for kids like him, exactly why we're here, right? We're raising money for childhood cancer research, so kids like him have a fighting chance. And we have a great event coming on October 13th in St. Clair Shores, where we're hoping to shave 200 heads. And if we can shave 200 heads and raise $200,000, it will put us in the top 15 events for St. Baldrick's in the country. So it's an amazing event, but it's all about kids like this.
What do you got to lose except maybe some hair? So get yourself down here and get yourself to Buffalo Wild Wings on October 13th.
For him.
I want to be a dermatologist, and though a lot of universities tried to recruit me for basketball, Lawrence Tech had the science curriculum that I wanted. LTU's Southfield campus is a great place to learn, and the classes are small enough that I don't have to wait for office hours to talk to my professors. They're usually right by my side, challenging me and guiding me toward a successful future. Lawrence Tech. Possible is everything.
You've worked hard to raise your family and build a happy life for them. Don't let unforeseen circumstances jeopardize everything you've built. Planning for Your Future is a law firm that makes it easy and affordable to protect your family with estate planning, wills, trusts, deeds, power of attorney, minor, and elder care. The experts at Planning for Your Future will meet with you, prepare your documents, and make sure you understand what each does. So contact Planning for Your Future today to set up your free phone consultation, because your future begins now.
You ready, Darius?
Let's do it. Anybody want an autograph?
Autograph? We're here for the stuffed crust pizza.
Stuffed crust pizza? Hey, who do you think you are? End of the line, pal.
Flavor fanatics love stuffing their faces with our stuffed flavored crust. Get one for only $2 more on any large original round pizza.
Hungry
Howie's!
Welcome back to State Champs. I'm Anastasia Welsh from Lakeshore High School. Our game's coming up, but right now, more highlights.
Sean Belizean back with you, and we go to the west side of the state as Muskegon Oak Ridge was at home to take on Whitehall. We pick things up in the second quarter with Oak Ridge driving. Coleman Wall hooks up with Blake Masterman for the 12-yard touchdown, and the Eagles led 28-6 going into halftime. Early in the third quarter, Whitehall would cut into the deficit. Caleb Venema gets the handoff and goes up the middle for the 34-yard touchdown, and that put the Vikings down 14. But it would be too much Oak Ridge on this night. Check out the work here by the senior Jalen Hughes, brushing off a few tackles and just crosses the plane for the 36-yard score. Muskegon Oak Ridge goes on to win 42-14 the final.
I'm Kiera Hay, and we go to girls golf at the Pontiac Country Club for the Oakland County Division I Championship. On par 3, 8th hole, the senior Mia Sucha from Farmington Hills Mercy knocks it in for par as the Marlins placed in third. Stony Creek came in 5th in the state in Division I. Domity Shambin had this 9-footer for par on the 8th, and she makes it as the Cougars were your runner-up. Bloomfield Hills came in defending county champs. Michaela Schultz was also the individual county winner from a year ago. Here on the 14th, she drains the birdie putt. Schultz was your medalist again, and the Blackhawks as a team would capture the Oakland County Championship for the second year in a row. We head back west for girls swimming. Byron Center, ranked 5th in Division II, was at home to take on the Panthers from Holland, West Ottawa. And we start with the opening race of the night in the 200 relay. Good finish between Karina Beecher of Byron Center and Haley Faith of West Ottawa. Beecher on the top of your screen would touch the wall for the victory. Ranked 9th in Division I, West Ottawa would respond in the 50 free. Middle of your screen, it will be the senior Aisha Freak coming through for the victory. She also took the 100 free as well. Too much West Ottawa on this night as the sophomore Lily Bryant cruises on in for a 2-second win. As West Ottawa goes on to take the meet.
Time now to take a look inside Lawrence Technological University. The incredible wave of growth at Lawrence Tech over the past several years has been incredible. From the brand new Marburger STEM Center and Advanced Robotics Lab, to the latest state-of-the-art construction and design in housing, to an ever-evolving athletic field, teams, and facilities. LTU is transforming from the perception of commuter school to a place of pride and attraction. One of the newest evolutions has been a pep band to a full-fledged marching band and drumline. With over 50 students working as one, from the musicians to the color guard, the first football game a few weeks back, their debut performance.
I was very excited. It's been something completely different than what I experienced in high school. We are learning how to march together because we are culminating various types of marching that everyone has experienced and learning it on the spot.
We implore you to consider choosing Lawrence Technological University. The education is unmatched and campus life becoming more vibrant every day. For more info about all the athletics offered at LTU, including the marching band, visit ltuathletics.com today.
If you're just now joining us, we're here at Lakeshore High School where they're putting on a phenomenal event to raise awareness and funds for childhood cancer. I'm joined now by John Hartley. You're the athletic director here. I know we're at a football game, but I hear that a ton of sports have been pitching in this week. Can you tell me about that?
Yeah, we've had a lot of support from our students, all of our sports. For example, on Tuesday we had a volleyball game, and our kids raised money by wearing the shirts. Each of them bought a shirt. That was their warm-up shirt for the evening. Also, they had a bake sale. They had a 50-50 and raising money that way, and just trying to put the name out there and get it going where it's in the minds of our community to help out in such a good cause.
And the crowd here has been amazing. I hope you guys do some great things. I know you have a shaving your head ball thing coming up later in the game, and you're going to be at Buffalo Wild Wings on October 13th, so make sure to go out there and support. Coming up, we have highlights. This will be our main event, the Shorians versus Lance Cruz. Don't go anywhere.
The ones who wake up every morning ready to take on the world. The ones who push their limits to be better than the rest. You're looking to join a team of leaders who want to be challenged. You want to be pushed to your limits. You value freedom and think you have what it takes. The ones with speed, strength, intellect, and determination. Michigan Army National Guard. We see you.
Are you stuck in your job? Getting frustrated playing the waiting game for the next opportunity to advance your career? Let Blue Chip Talent help. As an award-winning talent acquisition company, our specialty is matching candidates with careers in IT and engineering. At Blue Chip Talent, we take a laser-focused approach to reaching your career goals. We have access to jobs you won't find anywhere else to help advance your career faster and easier. Plus, we take care of you. Employees receive industry-leading benefits and competitive perks. Don't waste another minute worrying because we are ridiculously good at advancing careers.
Hey, it's my student A. Okay, let's go. Time to go to college. How can I get started? Want to gain more knowledge, but I can't pay out of pocket. Call my student A today and we can get you on the way. If you really want it, all you gotta do is make a way. Looking for a scholarship, you trying to land some grants? Visit my student A and we can help with that. My student A has the knowledge and tools to make college accessible, affordable for you.
It's tough to improve on an original, and Sneth Camp is Metro Detroit's original Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram dealer. We sell vehicles that are up for a challenge, and when it comes to our sales and service experience, that's the same way we do business. This is who we are, and this is what we do. Don't miss Jeep Adventure Days at Sneth Camp on Telegraph at Plymouth Road in Redford.
Sneth Camp, Metro Detroit's original. Sneth Camp, Sneth Camp.
Let's get back to the highlights on State Champs!
I'm Kevin Strozinski, and we head to Walled Lake Central for a Lakes Valley Conference boys soccer matchup where the Vikings took on the Mavericks from Milford. A scoreless game in the second half. Central on the attack, and Milford has troubles with the clear. The senior, Brian Ostapenko, is there with the delivery. The biscuit in the basket, giving the Vikings the 1-0 lead. But Milford came into this game with something to prove, capitalizing on a few mistakes. Senior Stephen Gillingham, with the power off his left foot, perfectly placed off the post and in, and this game is knotted up at 1. With less than a minute to go, the game looking to end in a tie. Maverick freshman Dylan Meek with the Hail Mary. The soaring shot sinks into the back of the net, giving Milford the lead and the win as they beat Walled Lake Central 2-1, the final.
I'm Rachel Zerby, back to football in the Upper Peninsula. Patriots looking to give the Hematites their first loss of the season, and things started out pretty good for Westwood. First play of the game, Taylor Delangelo finds a wide open Eric Anderson, and he runs it in for the 62-yard touchdown, and the Patriots up 6-0 very early on. Anderson would add another to extend the lead. Hunter Smith back to receive for Ishmael, and in my best Chris Berman impression, can he go all the way? Yes, he can. Smith takes it 85 yards to the house, and that is exactly what the Hematites needed to get back in this one. Still tied with less than a minute to go in the first half, Ashton Bregman airs it out, but right to the hands of Zach Jandrow, and off to the races he goes. He's got butter on his ankles. No one is bringing him down, and Ishpeming beats Westwood 44-36. To Marquette we go next, where the Redmen took on GNC foe Escanaba. Marquette's opening drive was a good one. Brady Wright takes the handoff, and behind a good push from the O-line, punches it in for 6. Brendan Caskey made 2 big throws to get the Redmen down to the Escanaba 10-yard line, and Robert Apple scampers home for the TD. Marquette led 28-7 in the second half. Escanaba came back to force overtime, but the Redmen win 36-35 over the Eskimos.
LP back here, and we show some love to field hockey, a Division I battle between Detroit Country Day at home to match wits and sticks with the Heartland Eagles. The Yellow Jackets, D2 state champs in 2016. Sophomore Olivia Sappington taking advantage of the mishit. She'll take a beeline to the net, then pop it into the cage. It remained a 1-0 Jacket lead at the break. This is DCD's second year at the D1 level. Abby Ashcraft with the shot, but how about Emily Luff banging home the rebound? Lead it 2. 12 minutes to go. Jackets get insurance. Ashcraft sets up Sappington, the slap shot. Second of the game, Country Day blanks Heartland, 3-0 the final. Coming to you now from inside the State Champs studios in Southfield, Michigan on the campus of Lawrence Technological University. And it's time for a Hungry Howie's Mr. Football update. Now, in week 4, it's customary that we get you familiar with the rules, the selection criteria, as it were. Sean Belisian is going to provide that in a moment. And we do have a shakeup once again in the race. It's just been that kind of year.
Well, let's start with the criteria. And the criteria is this. You've heard us talk about the importance of the online vote all year long. Obviously, Sam Johnson stays on our list because he continues to lead that online vote. 30% performance throughout the season, 20% for your level of competition, 15% how'd you do in those big games, 10% team success, 5% are you a highly recruited athlete.
Absolutely, and we have removed another member. Tate Halleck right now is coming out of the top 10. He is going to go to our watch list, and we felt that it was just so important that we recognize another West Sider who is excelling.
Isaac Van Dyke, and last week it was the Panthers' first win in Rockford in almost 2 decades, 6 touchdowns, as Holland West Ottawa knocked off Rockford. So Isaac Van Dyke definitely deserves a spot on any list.
That is what's happening inside the Mr. Football race. Of course, what you need to do is go to statechampsnetwork.com and vote.
This is Alan True from 24/7 Sports with this week's State Champs Recruit Report presented by Michigan Student Aid. One of the new offers extended in the state of Michigan this week was to Orchard Lake St. Mary's Jr. Anthony Enachukwu. Enachukwu has played anything from quarterback to wide receiver to several defensive positions and was offered by the Central Michigan Chippewas on Saturday. Warren De La Salle offensive tackle Grant Touton is a 6'6", 290-pound offensive tackle that holds an offer from Indiana State. There's a number of programs looking at him. Touton took an unofficial visit to Michigan last weekend for their home game against Western, and the Wolverines are showing heavy interest. Finally, we have our first commitment of the year for a GLIAC school. Kiam Briorio Purdue, a running back from Harper Woods, committed to Ferris State. For this week's State Champs Recruit Report presented by Michigan Student Aid, I'm Alan True.
Michigan Student Aid, Michigan's go-to resource for student financial aid. Go to michigan.gov/MIStudentAid for more information.
We're back here at Lakeshore High School, and this is the moment we've all been waiting for.
That is right. Okay, so in solidarity for those who go through cancer and to raise money, it's a great deal. These are what are called shavees, and he is Caleb, this is Lori, and we are about to get our shave on. Are you ready? Mr. Clean. Main event coming up next.
I love working for Striker.
I'm genuinely excited to come to work every day.
We support each other and look out for each other.
I love Striker because we are like a family.
At Striker, I own my career.
There are so many different places Striker can take me in the next 5 years.
Together, with our
customers,
we're driven
to make
healthcare better.
Great people with a strong mission and values can accomplish great things together.
I want a career in robotics and automation, so I chose Lawrence Tech for its first in Michigan robotics engineering program. LTU's brand new STEM complex has a robotics lab where we can design, build, and program robots in a creative atmosphere. And the best thing is, I haven't graduated yet, but I already have a job in my field. I know I made the right choice for my career. Lawrence Tech, possible is everything.
Fundraising should be fresh, flavorful, and simple. We have the perfect solution at Hungry Howie's, Dough Raiser. Your team or school can sell paper pizza certificates that can be redeemed for 1 medium pizza at participating locations.
Hungry Howie's makes it easy. It's just a little mini pizza box, and we make lots of money, lots of dough.
Go to doughraiser.com to learn more and sign up. Your next fundraiser comes with flavored crust. Welcome to Hungry Howie's Dough Raiser.
Derek Walton, former University of Michigan Wolverine, Chandler Park Academy alumni, current Chicago Bull. You're watching State Champs.
play relentlessly tonight. Every time you get an opportunity, don't ever take it for granted. Take every single one of them, because you never know when the one is going to be the one.
Our host school this week, St. Clair Shores Lakeshore, the site of this week's main event. It's the least we could do. We were welcomed with open arms for this Macomb Area Conference Gold Division tussle against the Lancers from L'Anse Creuse. Before the game, the kid at the top of the show, do you remember him? It's young Matthew, a 2-year-old beating cancer, and this week's honorary captain taking part in the pregame festivities. The Shoreans fed off that energy. 2-1 on the year. This game will be a no-doubter from the onset. First quarter, senior Mike Guerra up the gut for the touchdown. Lakeshore shot out to a 16-0 lead. L'Anse Creuse looking to get back in it, but it's Guerra getting busy on defense. This is going to be a pick six from 50 yards out. Lakeshore up 24 after the opening quarter. The Shorean offense on full display all night. Early second quarter action. Junior quarterback Brandon Tatters going deep, connecting with Robert Turner Yelder, the senior, a 54-yard score. Second half, more of the same from Lakeshore as Kyle Dreyer punches it in from a yard out. St. Clair Shores Lakeshore goes on to win 58-14. The battle for half of the bragging rights in St. Clair Shores up for grabs versus South Lake next week. Let's cut into this week's Great Clips Clip of the Week. What'd you think it'd be? My man Caleb getting his dome shaved and shined to raise money for childhood cancer research. They call that Shorean Solidarity at Lakeshore High School. The Clip of the Week is presented by Great Clips. It's gonna be great. All right, so that's it for this week. It's been another amazing show. Kevin, Donna, and Matthew back with us one more time. Again, talk about, Kevin, what people can do to help this fight against childhood cancer and help childhood cancer research.
Oh, that's a great question. You know, your audience is gigantic. You have a lot of people watching the show. Could you imagine if everybody went to the URL right now, shoresSB.com, and donated just a few bucks, right? $3, $4, $5, a price of a cup of coffee or a hamburger and a milkshake. You throw it on that line, and I'm telling you, the power that we can get and what we can do will be amazing. So kids like him can really have a fighting chance.
You heard him. We'll see you next week.
Thanks.
State Champs is presented by Lawrence Technological University. Possible is everything. The Michigan High School Athletic Association, promoting the value and values of educational athletics. The Michigan Army National Guard, a proud partner and official military branch of the MHSAA. Michigan Student Aid, Michigan's go-to resource for student financial aid. Planning for your future, because your future begins now. Hungry Howie's Dough Raiser. Your next fundraiser comes with flavored crust. And Sneth Camp Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Come visit Telegraph Road's newest Dodge and Ram truck dealer serving Detroit.